Bonus time at Solyndra. I kid you not, attorneys for the bankrupt solar company reportedly seeking bonuses of up to $50,000 to keep its employees from bolting. This is the same Solyndra that got $500 million in government loans before going belly up. Kate Obenshain says, well, this is not right. In fact, she thinks it's disgusting. She's with Young America's Foundation. You know, you can do whatever you want to do in bankruptcy. That's true. But this was a taxpayer-sponsored bankruptcy, essentially.
Yeah, Neil, it will never, ever make any sense when government sticks its nose into the free market and tries to pick winners and losers. The executives already got bonuses last year, $50,000, $60,000 twice. And these are executives who are making $250,000 as a base salary. They are not underpaid. But look, Solyndra is the perfect example of what's wrong with the Obama administration when it comes to its economic policies. They pick winners and losers with no understanding of economics. This is a company that produced a poor product that was overpriced. There was no way this company was going to make it, but they did it for political reasons because it would make the radical environmentalists happy, but they also did it for political payback for George Kaiser, the billionaire fundraiser for Barack Obama. And they're keeping this going. They're keeping Solyndra alive. For what reason, I do not know, except that Kaiser, Obama's crony, is going to get the biggest payout when it's over. Don't think that the taxpayers are ever going to see a bit of their $500 million. They're not going to.
All right, but I know there was criticism on the right about the Wall Street firms, particularly those that were rescued, handing out these huge bonuses and retainment contracts and all for key personnel. And the argument was, if I remember correctly from many, don't interfere, stay out. These guys could do what they want to do. So are the critics on the right being consistent here? In other words, hands off is hands off is hands off, or is it?
Yeah. A lot of folks on the right were critical of the bonuses. A lot of folks on the right said that the Bush administration should have stayed out of it. Let capitalism run its course. It's a process of companies winning and losing, surviving.
And by the way, Kate, that included this program. We were critical of the bailouts then. We were critical of them since, that it sets a slippery precedent and slope. But continue.
That's right, and I was critical of them as well. I don't think that there's any precedent for it, and so I think conservatives are being consistent, but this is a unique example. I mean,
well, you know, in all fairness, Kate, my point is, and you are, and I don't mean to throw barbs at you here, but they weren't. I mean, you might have been, but I remember that at the time, those that supported the bailout said, yeah, leave these guys alone, Mr. President. They want to hand out bonuses, that's them. And now they're not.
Let the mainstream media pick the one or two conservatives who were critical, who weren't critical of those bonuses. But I think that most conservatives, fiscal conservatives, said, back off, let the market decide. Listen, and this is an incredible example. This one, you can't say, oh, we have to save this company to save the financial markets. There's no justification right now for saying...
you know, when you're in bankruptcy, it doesn't mean you can't come out of bankruptcy. And I don't buy this argument,
Neil,
but I tell about, you know, hear me out, that if they could retain key personnel, and they might be key to turning this around, we wouldn't be in so deep. We might, in fact, make back our money. You don't buy
No way. That's not happening, and that's not what they're in the process of doing. They're in the process of liquidating. They're down from 1,100 employees down to 83 employees. Folks who know what's going on the inside are telling me that they are in the process of liquidating, that we're not going to see any money back, and that there's absolutely no reason to be paying some of those 83,
so
over a dozen people.
Cut our losses and be done with it. You would just say, that's it, goodbye.
It's got to be, instead of this continually perpetuating it for political purposes.
Kate, thank you very, very much.
Thank you.